Hey guys, day number 10. I think, yep, wow. Yeah, day number 10 of the Talk to the Camera challenge. So, if we get my beanie hats. Yeah, so today's topic is to talk about a concept that you have learned. Now, I think I've got two concepts that I've learned. I think we all learn one of these when we get older. I'll start with the first one. First one being about time. Yes, time. Yeah, it's a concept that we don't really think about really until we get to a certain age. When we're kids, we don't think about time, and when we get older, time becomes a crucial part of our lives. Really, you know, there's a saying that time stops for nobody, and I learned the I don't know. I think this is the point. The importance of taking time to sort of enjoy what's happening now. I got that probably towards the end of my college years. So, you know, yeah. Because I finished in 2019. I finished my college in 2019, about summertime. But I remembered a few months before that because I had like a few months left. So, around, I mean, very like specific here, but just to give you an idea. So, yeah, it was around October time 2018, and I finished in 2019, summer of 2019. So I had an end goal like in sight, and I just remembered just thinking to myself that at this moment, because I was on the bus riding, heading off to college. I was thinking like, man, because I was just thinking about the end of college, of what I'm gonna do afterwards. I just thought, man, this routine that you're doing, this morning routine that you're doing, and the routine of going to college, being there, being with the people that you love and you consider more than you know just friends. I know it's corny to say this, but they really are like the closest thing to your second family. You know, it's a good thing that we can choose friends. They're not family. It's good. It's a good thing that we can choose our friends. But yeah, so I'm just there, and I was just thinking that, man, be present right now. Enjoy this moment. Enjoy this routine because soon it'll end, and you're gonna miss it. You're going to miss this. I thought to myself, and I thought, yeah, yeah, I will, and I do miss it. So, so I did. I enjoyed every minute of it. I took every second to hang around with those that I care about, because it will come into a stage where people were either going to universities or drama schools, music sort of like schools. We were all sort of going off in a different way. Like some people will go into like London, of all places, which is crazy. I mean, good for them as well. Or Liverpool, Hull. Me, I went to Hull, and or some people just stayed where they were to get further education. But either way, we were all like sort of separated in our own way. We were sort of spread apart. So we knew time was thinning, and yeah, and that became the concept became even stronger when the pandemic, unfortunately. And I think everybody sort of can relate to that in some way. That we basically just lost a year of time. You know, I mean, if you think about it, like we nearly halfway through 2020s. Yeah, that's insane. People always say, like, all the time, like, man, this year's gone really quick. This, last time I knew it was January, but now it's nearly the end of the year, or that we're midway through the end of the year. You know, I'm like, well, yeah, time does fly, and it will always fly. You know, keep yourself busy, that you sort of get distracted. We get older. We learn new things. We learn new things, and yeah, so we lost a lot of time during the pandemic. When things eventually started to get back to normal, we sort of tried to catch up with time. Yeah, it became even more important than ever that everybody sort of knew, or what they took for granted. You know, so yeah, it's a concept that everybody's aware of, and it's also something that we learned the hard way of appreciating it. You know, because I lost my auntie, um, like during the pandemic, and me and her we weren't like close or anything like that, but you know, the last time that we saw each other was on Christmas 2019. And I just say for like a last sort of, I don't know, visit, it was a good one. You know, if I have to end it, I think I we ended it on a strong note, even when we didn't really know it at the time. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time, and that's if I have to remember her, I like to remember that memory, and just not her death, not her last few minutes, anything like that, or not even a boring day. Just that, just that time, that Christmas time. I remember that more than anything. So yeah. So that's the concept of time. The other one I learned last year. It was for preparation for a performance that I was doing, and I was looking into absurdism, believe it or not, because my character was sort of, well, I read because, well, the character on the page wasn't at first glance wasn't clear in terms of what he was saying, like why, because he's acting like like very strange, very like, yeah, like carefree. He goes like, well, I don't care, like he works at a job, but he has this carefree attitude. He could be fired and he wouldn't care. So I try to think like, what's so like, is he like a midlife crisis here? I'm detecting, you know. So I looked and I came across sort of absurdism, the concept of life is absurd, and it's meaningless. It's sort of like, why are we doing this? What for exactly? If you think about it, we're just a small little star amongst a vast, this endless sort of space. We're just this small compared to everything else. All your problems are just this small compared to the universe. We work at a job. We work for people that we don't like. We slave away. You know, we stress ourselves out. We care too much about things that really don't matter. And you know, it's just it's just stuff like that I just sort of I look at different things and think, yeah, that is weird, that is strange. Why do we do that? You know, like acting, for example, people will give off different like answers about the relevance to acting and that stuff. Why it's an art, it is an art form. It is can be beneficial. There's it's been loads of discussions over this, but the concept of it is so freaking weird. You know, you make a living pretending to be somebody else. You wear a costume, you put makeup on, you wear a wig, you memorize lines that somebody gave to you, and you're trying to find truth even though you're lying. You know, it's apparently you're over the top or it's not natural, even though there are people out there who are strange, who are out there, but apparently that's not realistic. Like it's like, and the work, because I've done it for a few years, and the work and like the amount of workshops that we did, it's so weird, like so bizarre. There's like animal exercises where you sort of copy the movements and the behavior of an animal and that stuff. So you might apply that to make up to make any character that you're playing, more dynamic, or just get more ideas. Not like an actual animal, just sort of get like ideas off of it. Just stuff like that, Or it's weird, it's bizarre. Or maybe like you go to a cinema, you go there, you sit in this big room full of chairs with amongst like other people that you don't know, they're completely strangers. You sit down and you all are here to watch like basically just a projection that's like on a wall, and it's projecting like already like filmed pre-filmed footage on a screen. You all just sit there, you don't have to talk, you don't have to do anything. You sit there, you watch it, you watch other people pretending to be other people, and then after it's over, you get up and leave. You never see these people ever again, and you're in a dark room. Weird, you know. It's something that it's sort of the things that we just sort of like accept, you know, that we just accept. We at the back of our heads that it's weird, but we just we accept it. There's a lot of things in life and in people that are strange, but what do we do? Exactly, we just accept it, you know. And you know, so this sort of just made it more, the concepts of absurdism made that even more obvious, like to me, of how strange what we do. And looking at that concept, it's almost like a breath of fresh air to your mind and all that. So yeah, those are the two concepts that I looked at now, and that brings the end of day number 10. And yeah, day number 10. Just have to make sure. There we go, guys. That's it for now. I will see you tomorrow. This is day number 10, completed and in the bag. Ciao, guys.